Hello class, I'm going through a walkthrough on the practical test revision, question 1 and 3. For those who have not able to complete the mock test, please follow through this video and use your Visual Studio and go through it step by step. I'll start a new project. I'll call it pt1 for practical test 1. Select Window Console. Next, select Empty Project and deselect SDL. Next, add the source item, Visual C++. This is pt1 revision1.c. First thing to do is to add the header, which is include the standard IO. Also include the max, since you'll be using a lot of max function. There's no harm even if you don't use the max function. Just add it in. Next, the entry point for the C code. Now looking at this question, first you'll copy this output into the C program. We do by adding in a lot of print function. Make sure you have the carriage return. These two value will be replaced with scanf because it's the underline. Just copy exactly as it is. This value is a printout value, so we just use a simplified value to which will be later filled in with your actual printout value. And finally, you have the center. Don't forget the slash n and semicolon. After you have reached this point, it should be inside. Everything should be red in color to shows that it's actually a part of the string content. Okay. At this point, run the program to make sure everything is working fine. The output should be exactly as the one printed on the test paper. Okay, enter the index ratio and good. Okay, since this is okay, press enter. Next we will start doing the editing. So over here the first sentence is already done correctly. The second sentence we need to change this to scanf. So what we do is we add on this by using the scanf. Since we have two float, we'll change it to %f, %f. Remember, no spacing in front and behind and no comma here. Okay. Next we have to enter two value, which is two variable. Add it by entering here. So basically the two variable is n and p. So we put, remember p. Remember, because this is scanf with the s, we need to add the ampersand sign. Here, because the variable is not declared, that's why you have a curly line below. To solve the problem, we'll declare the float n and p. So this will solve the n and p issue. Run this by pressing Ctrl F5. Okay, so we should be able to enter the value. Okay, this value is wrong, we need to remove it. So close it away. Okay, so delete this, including the /n. Okay, because the scanf actually insert a /n as well. So we run again, Ctrl F5, and make sure everything is fine. So it should be 1.4 and 5. Okay. So the scanf portion has been completed. Next we go over to this. Let's run. Okay. So we have n and p, so we can insert the two variable n and p here. So we'll insert n and p. Okay. Because we have introduced two variable, what we need to do is to convert this to a variable by changing this to a float. Okay. Remember, the number of percentage means the number of variables. Okay. So here this float will number of percentage here 1, 2 should match the number of variable here. So let's run this again, and you should have 1.45. Okay, notice now it has print out the n value and the p value here. Okay, and the m is actually we added in, so it's not calculated. What we need to do now is to calculate this value, because this has not been done correctly. We merely insert the, the print value there. So to calculate the m, the function is given as the function is given over here. M is equal to this function. So what we do is we use the exponential function. Make sure is you get the bracket correct. So it's n minus 1. Okay. Divide by n. Okay. Make sure you bracket it correctly. Alright. Okay. N1 this is the closing bracket. So next we will have multiply by the log of p. Okay, this should be correct. Here he complained about n because we have not declared a variable, so we put an n here. Okay. So that should be correct, and we need to print out to check the value and change this to %f. Okay, let's run it again. Control F5 to run. And next see we have 3, 1.4 and 5. Okay, the compare the answer here is 1.58 something. We will change this later to 2 decimal place. So next we'll go to the last part, which is the efficiency. Same thing here, we introduce a variable called EFN, and is equals to 1 over M. Okay. 1, oh sorry, 1 minus 1 over M. You can put a bracket here as well if you want to. But since divide has higher priority, you can actually leave it up. But there's no harm. Same thing here is complaining about EFN, so you introduce a variable here. EFN. Change this to EFN and change this to percentage F. Now run again by pressing Ctrl F5. We have 1.4, 3.7. So this should be correct. This should be correct. So now, when everything is correct, we will do the formatting. We need a 2 decimal place here. So you have 2 decimal place here. These are 6. These are the default. So 6 decimal place. So we need to change this to 2 decimal place and 2 decimal place here. So here change to 0.2 and over here to 0.2. You run this again. Double check the answer. Enter the index and pressure ratio P colon. Okay, there's a space here you need to change. The cycle efficiency and comma. Okay, so here I need to have 2 spacing. So we double change here. Okay, so that should be correct now. So let's end the first part of the practical test 1 revision.